Hello! We are back once more. Tales of Arise. We are previously on a journey. We were on a boat. We lost our Alphen's mask. Got back our memories. Apparently we're a murderer. And Shionne got kidnapped. So now we gotta talk to all of our party members.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shionne needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her?
Nice.
Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait. So you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana.
Sounds like a cool lady.
She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them.
Aww.
Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Yeah. It's always Kisara that has the words of wisdom of the party. Dohalim, my dude. You got any words to help my spirits?
Aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, Why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
Oh?
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it.
Huh.
Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Okay. Thanks, man. I saw something shining over here. Beef! Over here, who's my buddy? Rinwell! How you doing?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shionne and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
A bit.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family. My friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shionne, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shionne were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, Shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already?
Yeah.
Poor Shionne must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Sorry I ain't talking that much through these. I'm just really enjoying the story at this point. It's just really, really good. Just a whole lot of fun to go through. And last but not least, my buddy Law. How you doing, Jaeger?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shionne or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shionne.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shionne?
He has a bit of a point.
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shionne's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me?
Yeah.
That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shionne or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
Ooh.
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shionne. But there's still so much that there I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. These guys are cool.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Okay, let's get some rest till morning. And then when it comes, we can go out and finally rescue Shionne. We, of course, have to find her. That and Volron.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Hey, dudes.
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer
no.
and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Okay.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Yeah. Members who have left have returned to your party. Oh, well, got his thing. Inferno Punch. AG restored. Just checking real quick. AG recovery. Okay, nice.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Let's edit the party real quick. Cause yeah, lost step out of the fight for a bit. Dohalim here. He's gonna be our, you know, our new healer for a while. Kinda need him around. Kisara has the healing ability, but you know, it's not as good as, you know, actual healing magic.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come.
Let's go. It's time.
Can't let even a single one through.
Got it.
No single policy.
Fine by me.
Oh man, I missed the gameplay. Magic cancel.
You picked the wrong fight.
Boom strike. Focus on this guy. Dohalim. Switch back to this opponent.
You'll soon see about that.
Come on.
Make your way. In an instant. Impact block. Not a chance.
Because the blazing sword is gone, Alphin's, you know, dual attacks, a lot of them have been removed. We can't combine our attacks with Kisara or Ridwell, at least for now. If we ever get the blazing sword back, we'll be able to do it again. So we'll only be able to team up with Dohalim and, you know, Law for a bit. Nice. Clean battle.
Alphin, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bones with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Shionne comes first.
Yep.
Of course. First we rescue Shionne, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
He's the last lord remaining.
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
All right.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just not allowed to jump.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
Our shit
All
man
the
went
other crew
missing.
members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going.
We'll never learn what happened to this man. Hey, maybe we can hear a few more things about Thistleum.
Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of
Okay.
course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Cool. And beyond vengeance. Slowly making my way towards the quest man.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shionne?
What?
Of course not. Shionne's our friend.
Oh?
Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shionne, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that.
Oh,
Every individual is different.
guys.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Guys, Rinwell is no longer grouping people together just by race. We said we removed the ears when she became not racist. She can finally get rid of them. Let's see what else works for her. Kinda like the horns. They're alright. Hello, sir.
Okay.
You people know how to fight Zoogles, yeah? Okay, so he wants me to just beat up some Zoogles.
Okay.
Understandable. I could do that for you. Oh, right. Kisara has a stake in this one because, you know, these guys are just stealing their fish.
Small fry, who's the apex predator of these waters? Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Okay, I wanna head to the inn and check and see if I can make, if there's like a smith here so I can make weapons, maybe buy some new armor. Yep. Awesome. Let us create some things, please. Refined Thundernail, Flare Claw. I can at least make this one. I'll probably still make this one. But, you know, I just have this now. Heart of the Cosmos. Okay. Take that. Refined Feathered Shield. Nice. Sell what doesn't count for anything.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
And then you're just an item shop. Let's see. Ah, yes. Armor. Vest. Mage coat. Armor. Treats. Definitely. Well, there's no heavy treats, so let's buy, say, 8 of these for now.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yes, we did. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, let me check. Gem Man as well. Which one? Garnet. Because it lowers water damage. I should probably make some of these. Because I know I already have one in my inventory. It's just that, you know, if we're facing the Lord of Water, it'll make sense that we'll need some of those. So we take less damage when we go into the fight. Maybe a Protector Ring. Ooh. Alertness? Increased aggro. Wind damage goes up. Dark damage. Kinda want to go for this one. Increased aggro? That could go on, say, Alphen. Since, you know, attack, defense. Wait, didn't I just craft a bunch of garments? Yeah, I did. Huh. Guess I can't enhance
I'd like
them.
to check their wares if you don't mind.
Okay. Now that we're done with that, we are going to head on out of here. I believe there's no... Yep, there's no other quests in this city. Unless there is something in here? Always good to check. And no, there's not. Okay. Now that we've checked that, let's head on out of the city and make our way on over to the capital of Pelagium and rescue Shionne. This one isn't going to be a super long stream like usual. This one's going to be more, just a short while. I just really wanted to play this game today. So let's go. See what this region has to offer. The Shinefall Woods. Alright.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
So there's an owl around. Check out this.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Look how Hoodle's perched calmly between the two horns. They're just protecting him on either side.
Little help!
Yeah. Simple boars. Easy enough enemies to take care of. Orochi's Fury! Bring it down.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good.
Ow.
I'll leave it to you.
Okay.
Make it break!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
There we go. Ow.
I have no limit.
Wait. But I don't... I no longer have the sword. Yeah, I don't have a... I no longer have an over limit because I don't have the sword needed for it. That's a bit unfortunate.
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Nice. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Also, one other thing. Did we ever... No, wait, not that. Oh, we never got it. We never went back to the forest. Unless we never had the owls to get the thing.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed.
Where am I going? Oh, I think I have to go...
I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Okay, there's the... I saw the owl. It's back over here. I just gotta calmly go across this. And there we go. Right bandage.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Okay, now we can get something. It was 28 owls. We only had 27. Let's see. Seems there's another campfire down over this way. Is there?
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Okay, there's a special boar.
This one will be difficult to predict.
We'll get slightly better rewards. Always love good rewards.
They rush you. You gotta just for cover, okay?
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Take this! Not a chance!
Wrong button. Dragon Swarm, Shock and Slash.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There we go.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Man, that's a lot of XP. Okay, was it... Yeah, this way. I just want to check what's down here other than the campfire. Is there any like actual reward?
It's shiny.
Yeah, I think I managed to get it right before the bonus ended. Well, nice. Stop it just in time. Iron Blade, right up here. Erosive's Fury. Wrong button, Rising Falcon though. Use Law just to get in some more damage. Nice, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, nice. Bloody howling. This thing is tanky. Nice. Hey, the battle even ended on a nice music cue.
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Cool.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Hello. Manage ranch, I guess. Oh, a new animal can be raised? Sheep. Let's do that, and then more beef. Forge weapons. I know I can make some stuff now that... Just craft that so I have it. What do I need here? Spirit Tail, Ice Stone, Ice Stone, Ice Stone, Lustrous Astral Crystal for a solid edge. It doesn't have any element, it's just a basic sword.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Okay, just seems to be a nice little place out here. Get some good ore. Okay. Not completely out of the way for nothing. Was there like a... No secret over here? Okay. Just checking. Let's heal up. Even check if we can hang out with someone.
Sleeping on the ground beneath the heavens like this? Why, it's hard to complain.
Rest. Cook. Let's get some attack up.
That was nothing.
And no, I don't think we've hung out with Dohalim yet.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Maybe we have, and I'm just not remembering.
I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
Okay, so we did.
She was like that
hang out
with
with
all
them
of the
before.
lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danans such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine.
Closer to
Let's get ready
Dohalim.
for tomorrow.
Nice.
Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Alright, let's head on out. Fighting some enemies along the way, you know. Grinding for more XP. You can never go too wrong with too many levels, you know. Maybe I should switch out the law, at least for a while. Because, you know, Alfred's good and all, but he's lost a lot of his power now because he no longer has the, bladed sword. And, you know, that pain is really, yeah, that's really adding to, me nearly dying. Spam Stardust. Keep it in the air. Nice. Cool.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Key and Gigafang.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Oh yeah. We gotta beat up some of these monkeys. If we wanna clear out a side quest. Okay, no more jumping around. You did it once and you're not allowed to do it again.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea. I'll take you all on.
Nice. Get him.
Flares of Malika.
Cool.
Shine! Radiant light! Here I come! Shot regeneration! Don't suffer in silence. You're mine!
Sleep now.
Hurricane strike.
Stoop back! Stand back! Light burst forth!
Radiant citizen.
There we go. I think we need to beat,
Practically unstoppable!
yeah, 2 more. Jump down here. Go around. Where are we going? This is the wrong way. Up here. There, yeah, there. The owl was right there. So, want to go this way. Just keep heading up. Seems to just... Oh, I think that's a treasure chest up there. Silver chunk, barbed crystal. Yeah, that's a treasure chest. See if I can get around these guys. Cool. And icicle fangs. I think I needed... Didn't I need those for weapons? No, I need icicle stone, right? I think so, yeah.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Here we go.
No choice. You're mine.
Stop dodging my attacks. Alright, Dolly, make sure you can't do that again. You are just supposed to sit there and take this beating like a good monkey. In fact, you're not allowed to move. Get back on the ground. Okay, we staggered it a bit too much. Cool. Loki's Fury. As a storm. Cool. Yeah, battles go by real quick. Report back to the client now that we've done that. Hey, we got a plant. Red lavender. Let's keep heading over here for just a bit. Get a cutscene, or rather, skit.
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shionne? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Nice. Everybody's just looking out for each other, man.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Doesn't sound like the plot
Might
to
this
Breath of the
Naori
Wild.
have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shionne and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shionne is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
But why?
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know. But the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shionne's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah.
Okay. Draft items, elemental defense. Let's go for cheese. More combat points. Oh, Shionne. He cut off her ears too.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Ugh.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shionne waiting.
Alright. More skits though.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Hey. Nice.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
Oh no, not again.
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... you know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
A little bit.
Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
Nice. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, that's true. Also, welcome. Glad you could make it. This probably won't be going on much longer.
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will.
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go.
Okay. I'll probably stop once we make it to the end of the waterfall.
Is it just me? Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach,
Oh, that's
I could hardly
fine.
believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin.
Yeah.
At least I'm trying to be. I guess you could
his
say
forehead.
It's a work in progress.
I see.
Yeah.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort
We're just
wasn't
used to
enough.
something covering his face
Yeah.
for so long.
That's got to be reassuring to hear, right?
I wasn't
Dolan?
used to it at first
Not
either.
being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Nice. Okay. Vicious Mass.
Get behind me!
Stop the casting. Well, yeah, speaking of Rinwell not being racist, for those who haven't noticed, Rinwell no longer has the dog ears on. We only said she'd keep them as long as she's been racist. And earlier on, she said that she'd stop grouping people together just because of their backgrounds. So I think she's finally learned her lesson.
It's over.
I'm ready!
Just like you!
In an instant. Impact block. We work well together. Like a finely timed waltz. This one's all mine.
Glacial Fire!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
No wonder. It's like one of those calendars you have at like your workplace, like that say like how many days without injury, but for Rinwell it's how many days without racism.
Oh. Right.
Oh. He misses Shionne. We gotta hurry and rescue her. Let's make sure those two can't dodge our attacks. Okay, good combo.
In an instant! Impact block!
Nice.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Okay, time to keep going. Not that way. Up this ladder. I can hear something sloshing around up here. Who's doing that? No sloshing on deck!
Discourteous.
You picked the wrong fight! Crush! Mirage! You're mine! No escape! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
I'll probably switch out to Law soon, yeah. Alpha's still fun, but without the blazing sword, we've lost a lot of our cool moves.
We won that by a mile.
So let's go here. There we go. And what does Law look like running around? We haven't even never had a look at this dude climbing about. Him and his dumb backpack.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
What do you mean, what am I?
Coming through.
I am a fighter!
I've got plenty to go around.
That hits the air.
I'm on it! I'm on it! Right! Whirlwind snap! I'll tear you apart!
Raging storm! Celestial hammer!
Okay. I keep forgetting how weird it is to play Law. He feels like he's gonna connect his punches, but then he never does.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Also, he got a new art that I kinda wanna try out. Where is it? Oh, is it, air attack? Yeah, it is. Inferno Punch. There we go. Stop that casting. No magic for you. Ooh, look at that. Punch, punch, punch. Nope. That's 3 arts to stop there.
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to.
Burn!
Not against the worthy. All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Nope. Stop that.
You're done! I'll tear you apart! Steal!
I can do this all day.
Right down! Right! Tectonic punch! I'm on
Okay.
Coming in! Glimmer dragon! All good things come to an end. Rolling snake!
Okay, here we go.
Dust to dust! Too slow! I'll finish you here and now! Dragon shout!
This one's mine.
I'll finish you here and now!
Oh,
I'll crush you!
there we go.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Faster! I'll end deity! Glimmer dragon!
I just couldn't believe that I actually got the move correct this time. It's been so long. I'm actually able to do the cool attacks.
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astral stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
Wait, you guys see the way you just picked to open that chest? Hold on, I gotta find another treasure chest real quick. That was too great.
Pow! Now you see what I can do! I'm on it!
That was too great. Hold on, I need to find something. That freaking does it.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
I'm on it!
Oh boy.
Make it rain! Blow them away! How's that?
Twin Heavenly Swallow.
Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open! Be my guest! Anything in order is hard time! Right! Come and get it! I'm ready! All yours, Kisara!
Obelisk Blade.
Faster! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Rolling regeneration! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Nice.
Now that's a mystic art!
We should really use them more often.
That would be less mystic.
I use them as often as I can. Don't blame me.
Let's see what we've got. I'm gone! I'll end you! Regenerate! I'll tear you apart! Don't suffer. I'm like bait to catch
No,
it out of
you
bed.
stop that right now.
You're done! I'll finish you here and now!
Dance in the wind.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Oh no. Okay, here we go. Ow. Ow.
These fists have got your name on them! I'm on it!
Okay.
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I ain't singled out? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
This is just a Tenebrous Claw stream. This man used it, what, 3 battles in a row now?
Must truly be watching over me.
Yeah, I miss Shionne too. Well, that's why we gotta rescue her. We'll get her back eventually. Oh hey, another treasure chest! Yeah!
You wanna play? Then come at me!
Now you see what I can do!
Flaming meteor!
Regenerate! I'll run you through!
Piercing roar!
Ready up!
Just use all of our abilities.
All yours, Kisara.
I'll probably strike a couple of them. Oh no. I am frozen. I am dead. There we go. Resurrection.
Less pleasant than usual.
Wait, when have you ever been pleasant?
Not since meeting you, Law.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Stop that casting.
We are freaking invincible.
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
The waters of creation.
Talon Hurricane.
I'll run you through. Don't suffer in silence. Kneel. I'm on Shine. Hurricane force. I'm on Regenerate. Now you see what I can do.
Bam.
Eat right to the break. I'm on You're done. I'm on
Come on.
Looking fearsome, Ringwell.
Oh no, stop that.
Let's kick some ass, kid. This one's mine.
Hold on to your arm.
Watch this.
Here it comes.
Demon's Descent. Flashing bang.
There we go.
Way to go.
Watch this. Dragon Shell. Eat this. Inferno punch.
Inferno. Inferno.
Fists have got your name on them. Tectonic punch. Benediction light. I'm just getting started. Whirlwind arm. I'll crush you.
Yep. 4 battles in a row.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Check out these biceps.
All
Pretty
right.
glorious, right?
Why
Law?
are you guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because
You,
these puppies have yet to let me down.
Do you care to show us what you did before?
This might be some decent equipment.
Oh man, that's too good.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Kind of want to see how the others open chests now. We've seen Alphen, Shionne, and Law's animations.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet.
What?
Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah. Just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit.
Yep. Keep moving. Still got a lot of Waterfall to go.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
How can you smell that from like 3 continents away? Okay. Make you a new weapon. You a new weapon. You a new weapon. Flashbang shield. And that's it. Is there new armor to buy? Nope. Now we're just in the market for lemon gels.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Heal up here. Let's, yeah, this party should work. Save up. And here we go.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
It's a bird!
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Okay.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
Here we go. Maria Fane.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! While that thing seizes a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Going in.
This thing spits out some poison. Its weakness is earth. Gotta get out of the way for when it does dive attacks. So spam it with Tectonic Punch. Its weakness. To set some 200 damage, so why not, right? If it works, it works. And that just means we're dealing damage as we go.
Its wings are lighting up.
Oh, make sure to get out of the way. Has lasers.
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Ow.
Can you take it? Come and get it!
I may need a bit of healing. Alright, core break. So it's down for the count for a bit. Steal. Get a bit of physical prowess. This one. Let's see if Alphen can knock it down. Yep. He at least staggered it. Nice. Halfway done. And of course, now because we're halfway to activate its over limit.
So now you're getting serious? Dust storming blast! Benediction light.
Gotta make sure to see what move it's doing now. Ah, I didn't know it created a tornado there. What's it gonna do? Ah, it's going for me with a claw attack. But perfect dodge.
Now I'm in the groove! It was nice to shine.
Get it, Alphen. Oh yeah, that didn't do anything. Yeah, Zoogle mini bosses are never fun, but you gotta get through it. Punch it right in the core. Repeatedly Inferno Punch. Nice.
All good things come to an end.
Steal it.
Another incantation ruined.
This one's mine!
It's almost done for. It's on its last bar of health. And Law has taken a lot of damage. He hasn't activated his over limit yet, though.
Fancy joining the regiment? I can beat you into shape in no time.
And Law's dead. But a resurrection is gonna bring him right back.
Watch yourself. His incredible power.
Just start using all of our abilities.
Now you see what I can do! Let me free you of your power.
There was a mage as we go. Exactly. Gale Force Vigar. It works.
Show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She's strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, though, Helene. Illuminate the dark!
Nice.
Enemies immobilized.
Lunar arc! My head's spinning, just watch me work you through! I'll finish you here and now!
All yours, Kisara.
Let's go. Finish it off. Sever its head. There we go. Boss done.
Fauna like that. I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
Yep.
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Shionne needs us.
Right.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogle's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
You know,
How
dead
would you
meat.
feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Yeah.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tovalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shionne's waiting for us.
Right. Let's keep moving on. Actually, was that a plant? That is a plant. Wait, no, it wasn't. I am stupid. Ah, but there is some magic crystal down here. Climb up here. Huh. You know, we could go that way. But, there seems to be a treasure chest over there. So, I guess the only thing so I guess we have to catch those vines, right? Well, here we go!
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
I love that conversation. And now we gotta climb this.
Finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Brimwell. Positive thinking is everything.
Yeah, this is a big ladder. Who constructed this?
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Let's do it again.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Hold on, I'm waiting for this end.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Alright. Now I want to see, let's say, Rinwell's animation. What do you got? Alright. Nothing too special. Ah. Eh. Good landing. Okay, let's go. Here we are. The land before the capital. The land of naught. Ganeth Heros.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shionne's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Right.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shionne is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shionne.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shionne's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shionne's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Alright. Let's see. Anything new? Yep, more new armor. Emerald. Okay. Just make sure that didn't give me anything I could use here. Okay. Well, with that, and with the Fortress of Naught ahead of us, that's where I'm going to pause for now. I just wanted to play this for a bit. It's not as long as an episode as usual, but I had fun. And next time we play this, hopefully, we'll be rescuing Shionne ahead in the castle. Thanks for watching. And peace out.